fans have been filing in and getting ready for this game. As we'll see a squad from the Big Ten, the Illinois Fighting Illini, taking on a squad hoping to prevent another L this week, the Middle Tennessee Blue Raiders. For EA Sports College. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. They'll knock him down after a 6-yard gain to the 27.
Well, it's plays like that that'll help this offense stay in rhythm all game long. If you can have that kind of success on first down running the football, it just opens up your entire playbook moving forward.
Catch in the middle, it's Lincoln. They finally get to him, but what a play there to pick up the first down.
It's a nice job running the in route there by the receiver, and the best thing he did after he made his break, he didn't trail and fade away. He actually attacked the football. That's a good lesson for young receivers out there watching.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
Inside the 35, knocked out of bounds. This offense with a big play, and they'll mark it at the 33. Illinois moving it quickly down the field. The give from the gun. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The play action fake. That's caught. It's Acker. You know, sometimes even a short game like that can be used to set up something bigger later on.
No doubt, Reese, they can pump that and take a shot down the field. And don't worry, they're going to go back to that same play because they know this guy with the ball in his hands is dangerous. He makes one guy miss, he can take it to the house.
He'll come through on third downs. He's got enough, and they'll mark it at the 23. Illinois picked up the first down. Now here they come again. Creates a little space. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. They're going to go right back to him on first down. They'll finally get him stopped at the 1-yard line. What a run there. It's first and goal as Illinois comes to the line. They'll try to get it in with the run. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Illinois.
What a luxury for an offense to have. The ability to set the tone on the ground, giving that guy the football time after time, making offense easy, being physical, and really setting the tone for this football game.
Here comes the Illini offense back onto the field. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. Quickly out to the tight end. Breaks into the open. Just what they were looking for, and he's got him set up in business at the 35 with a first down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming. They're dealing with a second and long. The give to the tailback. And after the tackle, we are headed to the end of the first quarter. That's the end of the period. It's Illinois with the lead. We've played one. Before we move on, let's have a look at the stats. this offense had a little extra time to think about it. Let's see what they have on third down. They're trying to slow that rush down with the draw. He did not make it a stone wall on third down. They'll play it safe and try for 3. He splits the uprights. And now the lead is extended a little further.
How about it? 50 plus, no problem. Big leg, nice accuracy.
The Illinois offense returns to the field. Man, how comforting is it to know that even if your offense stalls out a little, Jesse, that field goal kicker can knock it in from a long way out.
Well, he's one of the best in the country, Reese, no doubt. But this offense would like him and prefer for him to kick an extra point on this drive. And to do that, David, they've got to have more rhythm on offense.
Yeah, create some more rhythm, create some more explosive plays, and maybe some more balance. And listen, it's nice to have that weapon and kick long field goals. But you kick too many field goals, you don't get very many W's.
Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. They've got the screen set up. They'll pick up 5. It'll be 3rd and 5.
Well, a nice gainer on that running back screen. How about the offensive line getting downfield and getting blocks to really help out the back, find some space to go to work?
Makes the grab. They are on the move as they pick up the first down. They'll spot it at the 28. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on first down. The throw. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Yeah, they're just going to need more push up front. There was nowhere for that running back to go. The offensive line got moved right back into his lap, and as a result, they lose yards on it.
Fires to the big fella. They make the stop about 4 yards short of the first down. This is makeable field goal range here, but it looks as if they'll go for it on 4th down. On 4th down, they'll throw for it. Connection to the right. And the catch and run into the end zone. Touchdown, Illini! No midseason concentration lapse here in Week 7 as they push out that lead.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get the...
Here we go. They'll try to get something on the board here in the final minute of the first half. They'll give it to the back. Picks up the first down. Gets it to the 37. Clock stops to move the chains. They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. To the air on first down. Just a short pass to the tight end. Good pickup there as he gets the first down, and they'll mark him at the 48. The offense quickly calls timeout to stop the clock. The offense has it now at the 48-yard line, 1st and 10. Looking downfield on first down. Throws to the wideout. He makes the catch. Gets it to the 37. Clock stops to move the chains. The offense will quickly use a timeout. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Looking to throw on first down. Gonna take a shot. Hits him in stride inside the 10. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays.
Timeout, Illinois.
Just enough time for one final play in this half. Quarterback may change this route. Wants to go up top. Trying to barrel in. And they will score. Touchdown, Fighting Illini.
Man, what great offensive execution. You talk about addressing a 2-minute situation and using almost all of the clock, adding to your lead and creating more momentum going into the half. Great execution by this.
Here comes the Illini offense back onto the field. They got plenty done through the air in the first half, and we'll see if they even need to look for balance as we start the third quarter.
Well, and I think defensively, you understand, like the running game isn't a big part of the plan. I wonder how they adjust and play more coverage to this pass-happy offense.
Yeah, so you're going to have to be ready if you're a quarterback then. You're probably going to see some different coverages. You might see a little bit more blitz in the second half as well, so you have to...
And he makes the grab and gets the foot down. What a job for a huge gain there. That big play is just what they needed. Now they have it 1st and 10 just outside the 40. Wants to throw on first down. Oh, he loves to fire downfield. And they took a shot on that one but couldn't make the connection. It's incomplete. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Just keeps slinging it. He's not afraid to go deep. Pulls it in on the left. They get him down, but this offense is set up 1st and goal from the 9.
This guy already has a touchdown. He almost had his second right there. You saw how good he is after he has the ball in his hands. Great job by the quarterback. A, finding him, B, getting it to him quickly, and then...
Pass rush, gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23.
That right there is almost a benchable offense if you're the quarterback. 1st and goal situation, you can't take a sack, but to make matters worse, you can't just keep backpedaling and backpedaling. They're almost out of field goal range now.
Spits it out to the back. Complete to the left. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion.
Well, short completion setting up 3rd down now. Who is your best playmaker that you can target in this area of the field?
Trying play action. He's got it and still on his feet. They didn't quite get that route run deep enough to pick up the 1st down. Now they've got a 4th and short.
And I think everybody at home tends to yell at their television set. Why aren't you getting past the 1st down marker? Why did you run your route short? Defense.
Touchdown, Illinois! And the route is on. This game must be moving so slowly for this quarterback. He sees everything 2 or 3 beats ahead.
Way ahead. I mean, it's been really, really easy. I better get some more hits on him. I better do something to make him feel uncomfortable, because right now, it's just like, oh, you're running that? Yeah, that's easy. I mean, he's already read your mail. You better change the address, do something different.
The Illinois offense returns to the field. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively have been able to go out and execute.
Yeah, and it's just maintaining the lead. Keep doing what you've been doing. You got a big lead. Let's just keep piling it on until they find an answer.
The offense down to the 22 on 1st and 10. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. Oh, he's got some space. He rolls all the way down to the 5-yard line before they finally get him stopped.
And that is just an attitude run, running it right up the middle, right into the teeth of that defense.
Illinois looking to pay things off on 1st and looking for the end zone. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Illini. And at this point, they're just rubbing their noses in it.
There's nothing positive to be able to take away from this. You got beat down, you move on to the next game, start working on the next opponent. This one's over.
Decent field position to start this drive from their own 33. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. Trying to burn this defensive back. Intercepted for the 11th time this season. He goes down after. And the offense suddenly with an opportunity it couldn't have expected with a 1st and goal after the pick. Touchdown, finding Illini. adds more to the board with that trip to the house.
This defense is going to have to do a better job being physical. That's 2 rushing touchdowns they've now allowed. They have got to be better close to the line of scrimmage.
Here comes the Illini offense back onto the field. They'll leave it with him. Good pickup on that play. It'll bring up second.
I know you can play these late game situations differently, but I love when you just stay physical. You run the football, you preserve the lead, you got great field position, you're in a great position to salt this clock away and get a W.
He'll be run out of bounds, but there is a flag on the play.
Holding. Offense.
So that penalty is going to cost them the first down as they back up, and now it's second down. Offense gets set for second down. Back to pass, it's Robbins. Quickly complete. There he goes. He'll be knocked out of bounds right at the 40-yard line. Good pickup there. Now staring at a 3rd and short from the 40.
QB, excellent location on that throw. Out route against man coverage, you cannot miss. If you throw that behind, that might be a pick 6. So nice job by the quarterback with his accuracy.
He might have expected to see this DB up in his receiver's kitchen. Instead, nice little zone, and they pick up the first.
Man, offenses are getting so good, Reese, at seeing the holes in the zone, knowing you're in zone, knowing where to sit down, how to make it an easy pitch and catch for the quarterback, and that's what it was on 3rd and short.
They'll run it, trying to drain time off the clock.
And here's the mindset if you're on offense. 4th quarter, you've got a huge lead. Obviously, you're going to run the football, but just be aware of the clock. You don't want to snap it too quickly. You're probably just doing safe runs inside the tackles like you saw right there. You just got to execute. You got to be aware, but you've got this game in hand so long as you don't turn it over.
Wide receiver comes in motion. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Looking to the big tight end. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. They get him on the ground after the turnover, but there is a flag on the field, and we'll see if that will be a reprieve for this offense. So the offense, more than happy with the result of the play, will decline the penalty. Looking to throw on first down. Makes the grab. And a good... From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. Finds his way ahead for 3 out to the 27-yard line. Solid pickup of 4 on first down at 2nd and 6. Motion from the wideout. Touch pass on the jet sweep. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage. Clock stops. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and this offense just a couple of minutes away from putting one in the win column. The Fighting Illini facing a 3rd and long to keep this drive alive. To the air, it's Robbins. Oh, they're after him. And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10. The punt team makes its way onto the field. Forget the kick, he wants to throw it. He's going for a big play downfield. And he grabs it, got to get to the marker. They're going to open this drive with a pass. Caught over the middle. It's Salter. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. He'll ride his man on the option. Got room to work. There he goes. A big play. Gets it into plus territory, and they'll mark him out of bounds at the 44. The Fighting Illini using that big run to get momentum going. Wants to go up top on first down. Quickly to the tight end. They'll make the stop, but that first down ought to ice it, and they should be able to kneel this one out. The clock will stop with this timeout from the offense. They'll get a chance to regroup on the sideline. Fires to the tight end. He's got enough for the first down, and that ought to do it. They ought to be able to run out the clock from here. Illinois puts it in play from the red zone. Quick pass on the jet motion. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line? Timeout called by the offense. We have 18 seconds left.
Well, and on these little push passes, timing is so important. You're trying to snap it right as he's getting a full head of steam. When he gets the ball, he's hitting the outside, and David, it puts the defense in such a difficult spot.
You immediately have to be rotating when you see that motions.
Intercepted. They were back in their own end, and they stopped the drive. Looking for more. This is what you're looking for when you have the better team. Go out and show it. Don't fool around with them. Go out and play to a standard of excellence.
Just dominate. You know you're going to take care of business. You know you're going to win. It's like how many? How many can I win by? And I like that you keep your foot on the gas and just continue to pile it on. It's their job to stop you. Let them do their job. You just keep going on.
It's not about the X's and the O's. It's the Jimmies and the Joes. This is why recruiting is so important in college football. They just had better players. More physical, they were faster, and it showed today.
That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football. Champaign, Illinois. As we'll see a squad from the Big Ten, the Indiana Hoosiers, taking on the 23rd ranked team in the land, the Illinois Fighting Illini. For EA Sports, I'm... Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. A collision, and he stopped at the 27 after picking up 1. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Off play action. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. Makes the grab at the 10. They make the stop at the 5-yard line, but they've got it first and goal.
And how about the big strike down the field? I love when offenses take shots down the field, try to make big plays. Now they're set up in the red zone.
He works his way all the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling. Second and goal coming up. Tries again to get it in. Going right back to the well, and this time he finds water. Gets it in. Running to the left. Out across the 30 mark, down at the 35 after the 10-yard gain. Ball is at the 35. It's first and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Got his man quickly. Still on his feet at the 45. And how about that? What the doctor always ordered, an explosive play to the 40. They've come out with answers on this possession, and now another first down. Gets it out quickly.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense, catching the football.
The Fighting Illini with options here on second and short. Under fire. Firing to the right, complete. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. Ball at the 31, third and short coming, defense trying to rise up. They'll stick to the ground looking for the marker. And he needed 1 yard, and he didn't get it. The defense won the battle up front. And the O will stay out there and go for it on 4th and inches. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. So the offense is going to go for it on 4th down. Surging forward on the sneak. Illinois coming out with a first and 10. To the air on first down. Throws for the tight end. And he drops it just a little too slippery in the hands. So now it's second and long. They'll try the run. Nice pickup on the ground there. They'll move the sticks with a first down.
And this offense has got it all working, right? It's just been tough. This defense is on its heels, can't figure it out. A bunch of plays in a row now, a bunch of success. This offense is doing what they want to do, how they want to do it. Defense is going to need to do something different to try to mix up this win.
They get him stopped, but those feet kept moving until he was down to the 5.
You've got to think there's 11 guys on defense right now keying in on this running back. They've watched the tape. They've seen this guy gash defenses. He's scored a boatload of touchdowns this season. You're anticipating him getting the football here.
And they've moved closer and closer, and still they need 2 yards. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Illinois!
You know, this offense knew coming into the season it was so important for this guy to stay healthy. They needed him week in, week out because he plays at such a high level, and he's showing it here. That last carry was his 10th.
The Illinois offense returns to the field. Really good balance on that last drive. They mixed it up all over the place, Jesse.
Yeah, how nice, too, to have the defense on their heels, because at this point, they don't know what's coming at them. They had problems stopping everything that last drive did.
So I think this defense would come back with a little more aggressiveness. I mean, they let them have what they wanted. Now they got to dictate to this offense a little bit more.
They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down.
It's not a great feeling on defense, too. When you're blitzing, you're expecting to get a sack. You're expecting to get a hit on the quarterback. If the offensive line and running backs pick it up, because now you have one less guy in the back end trying to cover all these receivers and tight ends, and you know you're in trouble.
Lining up from the 34 on first down. Looking downfield on first down. Fires to the big fella. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
All right, defense. It ain't working. We're stringing together several first downs here. We're going to need to change this up, find something we can disrupt the quarterback and mess up this offense a little bit.
Gets it inside the 5, down to the 4, and it'll be first and goal. This offense in scoring position with a fresh set of downs. They'll use the running game on first and goal. And he got nothing, and the line of scrimmage is still the 5-yard line. They lost ground on first down, now second and goal from the 5. Might be changing the route. They'll go to work in the air on second down. Touchdown, Illini! Fit it in the window for the score. They've extended the lead and taken control here in Week 9. That touchdown puts them up by at least 2 scores. Too early to say it's over? Probably, but boy, it's starting to feel that way.
It might not be over, but you're...
They take over late in the half, enough time to put together a drive. They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. Finds the tight end. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36. How aggressive will they get on first and 10? He's picked off, and he's thrown a dozen of them. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football.
Well, how about that? I mean, they knew this defense was good defending the pass, but that had more to do with who's in the secondary, not necessarily who's up front. David, his best Pollock impersonation, picking that one off.
Yeah, baby, you don't get many opportunities to drop in coverage. You don't get many balls.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. One man in the backfield, and he gets it. He has the first and still on his feet. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36. First down, 10 yards to go. Looking to throw on first down. Trying to get behind the defense. And they won't be able to connect downfield, looking for a big-time play. Working well behind the sticks on second down. They'll throw again after the incompletion. Going back to the well, another deep ball. And that ball is hauled in inside the 35.
It feels like everything this play caller has called has worked so far in this first half for the offense. They've generated a really nice lead, lighting up the scoreboard, and they're staying aggressive.
A shot toward the end zone. Touchdown, Fighting Illini. They took a shot to the end zone and found 6 points waiting on them.
Well, this offense is clicking. They've been doing it all first half, running the ball, throwing the ball. They had insult to injury with another touchdown here right before teams go into the tunnel. This defense, guys, they have got to find some answers, and they've got to regroup here at halftime.
Here comes the Illini offense back onto the field. They're going to throw it to start the drive. He's got an open man. Turning it on. Finally corralled, but not before. He up the first down.
The defense has got to be able to make a play at some point here in the second half. You're down 2 possessions. You need to steal a possession badly. You need to have a takeaway. The coverage is going to have to be way tighter than on that last throw. Otherwise, this offense is just going to go up and down the field.
And he'll go out of bounds, and this aerial attack just continues to carve this defense into tiny slices. Down to the 16-yard line, it's 1st and 10. He's got it on the move. Touchdown, Illinois! And the punishment has been extended.
Have a day, young fella. I foresee some social media posts in his future. Not 1, not 2, but 3 receiving touchdowns on the day. What a ball game.
The Illinois offense returns to the field. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great execution. They've done exactly what they wanted to do. Build the lead. Now Palmer's a different animal. Now you got to protect him.
You can tell they were paying attention in practice this week in the film room because they have gone out everybody right now on the same page.
And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few.
They're able to find the tight end for an easy completion, but good job tackling, not allowing him to get the first down.
Illinois needs a big play here on 3rd and long. They'll run play action. Finds his tight end. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short.
Well, they weren't able to gain a lot of real estate on that last completion deep down in their own end. If anything, if you're looking for a silver lining, I guess the punter maybe has a little bit more room to try to get one off now on 4th.
To give to the big fullback. Hauled down, and they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down.
You cannot make a bigger statement on offense than your head coach deciding to go for it on 4th down, deep in your own end, early in the game, and they get it somehow running the football. Wow.
Gets it to the 42-yard line, and that's a first down.
To be honest, I think the quarterback was a little bit surprised himself at the play call that came in that time. You've got a 3-possession lead here in the 3rd quarter of this game. You're probably expecting some short throws, some runs. And this play caller is still asking for shot plays. And listen, you're the quarterback. You're happy to oblige when you've got the playmakers you have offensively. Just keep chucking them.
And nice job by the defense staying glued to him. Getting him on the ground as soon as he catches the football. Knowing he's a threat, I'm not going to let this guy get out of my sights. Nice job by the D.
Looking to fire. Going to take a shot at this DB. He caught it. Can't quite cross the plane to get the 6, but they'll have the first down.
I love when you back the defense off. If you want to get aggressive, I'll take shots down the field, make the defense play more conservative, and now what? Now you're in the red zone with a chance to get some points.
The snap sets up the throw. They will score! Touchdown, Illini!
And they cap off the drive with a touchdown, throwing the football. In the last play, they got the explosive to get right back to the line of scrimmage and dial up another one. Great work by the quarterback and his target being on the same page. These last 2 plays, throwing the football, man, it doesn't get any better than that.
Here comes the Illini offense back onto the field. They unleashed an aerial assault last time that took them right to the end zone, David.
So Reese with that drive.
Breaks into the open. He gets across the 20 and finally out of bounds at the 19. They're in the red zone. They're in the red zone. 1st and 10 from the 20. They'll go to the ground. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
It's going to be tough sledding for the offense here. They're trying to ice this game by running the football and bleeding the clock. They've got a pretty good lead here late in the game, but the defense knows the run is coming. Right? So they're going to be loading the line of scrimmage, getting stops like what they just did. It'll be interesting to see what the offense does on this next one.
Illinois now staring at a 3rd and short. From the gun, wants to pass. The quick out. And he'll haul it and take it to the end zone. Touchdown, Fighting Illini. They extend this lead, and it looks as if they are going to make it 2 wins in a row.
Points, and more points. This offense has had their way. They just keep their foot on the gas, keep putting up points, keep putting up touchdowns. And you know what? This is one of those stats days. You look back and you're like, that guy had 12 touchdowns on the year. Well, 4 or 5 of them might have been in this game.
The Illinois offense returns to the field. Wants to throw on 1st down. Fires deep toward the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Illinois. They push out that lead a bit and draw much closer to a win here in Week 9.
And it hasn't mattered what they've called, guys, offensively all game long, or who's been on the field, what personnel groupings there have been. They're simply executing at a higher level than this defense, and they're keeping their foot on the pedal here in the 4th quarter.
We'll see what this offense can do sitting inside its own 20. They'll move the tight end. He's got it. Chain gang on the move. It'll be a 1st down at the 29.
I don't know if they're trying to get this guy Heisman consideration, but the fact that they're still throwing the ball at this point of the game with a lead like they have is surprising, I gotta be honest.
Going for the big play. And they can't make the connection, going for a big play on 1st down. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Off the play fake. Throws to the tight end. Wide open downfield. Found the seam on the left. The 10. And we have breaking news. They score yet another touchdown.
Pure domination all game long for this offense. Whether they've been running the football, whether they've been throwing the football, critical down and distances, situationally all up and down the field. This defense has had no answer for these guys. What an impressive performance by the Oak.
Here comes the Illini offense back onto the field. Man, what a drive that was the last time they had it. Basically the length of the field. Much better starting point. Oh, he's got some space. Brought down at the 20-yard line after ripping off the big play.
And I think as a running back, if you're this guy, you're licking your chops right now. This is what you want, right? You've got a big lead in the 4th quarter, and you're smiling because you know you are going to get the rock. They're going to force-feed you the football to try and ice this game, and he's paying him off right now. That's a really nice run.
Illinois, after that big gainer, might want to see if that works again. Off play action on 1st down. Looking to the big tight end. And it's incomplete, deflected, knocked away by the D.
And that's a good stop for this defense. And listen, there hasn't been a lot of positive today, but let's finish this game strong. I think that'll be the message from the defensive coordinator. Can we get a stop? Can we get them off the field? I know lots went wrong, but let's live in this moment and try to be great right here to end the game.
He makes the stop almost as soon as he catches it, and they're short of the 1st down.
There were very big expectations surrounding this guy coming into the season. He's delivered week in, week out. With that last catch, he's now got over 1,000 yards receiving on the year.
The Fighting Illini facing a 3rd and long to keep this drive alive. Pressure coming. And the 3rd down pass is incomplete.
You know, I'll give it to the defense here. Obviously, it has not been their day, and this offense has gone up and down the field, lighting up the scoreboard, but you're still seeing this defense compete. And on 3rd and long, expecting pass, everybody on the same page, get the incompletion. That's something positive that their coaching staff can point to when they review the film.
It's 1st and goal as Illinois comes to the line. Wide receiver going in motion. Trying to get the edge with a quick touch pass. He's trying to get it in. Not much running room there thanks to this. Defender.
A nice job by the defense with the edges. They try the touch pass on 1st and goal. Nice job setting the edge, not letting him get outside, making the good tackle, force the 2nd down and goal.
And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
Well, that's new. If you want to give the ball to the tight end in this situation and let him run the football, I mean, goal line area, maybe.
And he will be sacked at the 6-yard line.
The defense just simply not fooled by the play action. Oftentimes, as an offense, you're hoping the run fake's going to slow down those pass rushers, but man, oh man, they had their ears pinned back.
It'll be 4th and goal, and it'll be a tough one. Now the play fake. Hit as he throws, and the ball. Just complete and utter dominance in this one. Outplayed their opponent and took care of business.
Yeah, total domination in all 3 phases of the game. Offense, defense, and special teams. This team came ready to play, and man, it was pedal to the metal right from the opening kickoff.
And that's how you like it. Forget the close games, forget the heartbreakers, this play could decide it. Just frying pan meat face, ball game over.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.